I want you to do whatever you need to do to keep this problem from getting any worse. Are we clear?
Yeah, got it.
Viewers of Hazbin Hotel were thrown for a loop when one of the primary antagonists for the series turned out to be the leader angel of heaven, Sera. As the High Seraphim, one would expect her to be righteous, compassionate, and compelled to do the right thing. Instead, her involvement with the extermination is exposed to the Council of Angels, revealing her shameful actions. While she claims she only approved the exterminations to prevent an uprising from hell, Sera feels like a villain who can't be trusted. Unfortunately, her involvement in the series is far from over, and she may become more interested in the hotel now that Charlie has successfully redeemed a sinner. In today's video, we'll examine Sera's character and why she might visit hell.
We know when a soul arrives. We know when they pass divine judgment. It is our job to ensure these souls are safe.
Number 1. To renegotiate. Although angels don't make it a habit to visit hell often, they maintain an embassy where they may conduct meetings and interact with demonkind. Lucifer sends Charlie there in Overture when she's planned to have her first meeting with Adam. However, instead of meeting the angel face to face, she's amiss when she realizes she's speaking to holograms, akin to a video call. These virtual meetings were likely how Lucifer and Lilith met with heaven's representatives in the past, but recent events may call for a personal visit. Now that sinners have risen to strike back against the exorcists and the show must go on, Sera may find it appropriate to visit hell to renegotiate the terms of her deal. She may believe going in person will represent a show of strength to Lucifer and every demon willing to attack an angel, as it may give her the perfect opportunity to show demonkind what she's capable of if she's attacked. However, in an official capacity, she could plan to sit down with Lucifer and Charlie to discuss what happens next. Hell likely still suffers from an overpopulation crisis, and while Sera is more concerned with a potential uprising, she'll think that rehabilitation is a slow and tedious process. She's more likely to negotiate her previous deal with Lucifer, which permitted the extermination. However, she may now wish to attack all of the demon kind.
It's nice to meet you.
Totally. Nice to meet you too.
Number 2. To investigate. Sera never believed that rehabilitation would be a viable way to ascend someone's soul once they're in hell. Like most others, she thought humans only had one lifetime to earn themselves a home in heaven, otherwise leaving themselves unworthy if they didn't achieve that goal on time. She's visibly displeased when Serpentius arrives before her at the end of The Show Must Go On, as he proves that second chances and ascension are possible. While she may appear welcoming, she is more concerned with maintaining the status quo and may visit hell to investigate Serpentius, the Hazbin Hotel, and how someone may redeem their soul in the first place. When Charlie attends her meeting with the Council of Angels, she soon discovers that no one knows what humans must do to permit them access to heaven. Adam gives an arbitrary list based on his personality and attributes, which Sera validates despite seeming displeased with Adam's actions. However, when Angel Dust completes every item on the list, Sera refuses to help him enter heaven and calls the meeting to a close. With such little information about human souls and their admittance into heaven, Sera might need to go directly to the source, interviewing Charlie and the other hotel residents until she finds substantial information. Unfortunately, turning over every stone at the hotel may leave her empty-handed, as Serpentius' redemption seemed to have occurred due to his selfless self-sacrifice in the finale.
What? Where am I? Oh. Hello?
Number 3. To wage war. The Exorcists have proved that angels can be vicious and bloodthirsty, especially when dealing with their enemies. While Sera may not take joy in destroying human souls or preventing a legitimate uprising, she may believe war is necessary now that Charlie's army has killed Adam and various other angels. To extinguish any hope sinners hold to confront and take down angels, Sera may choose to wage war instead, allowing her people to assert themselves as the higher power in the afterlife. She may also be influenced by Lute, Adam's former lieutenant, and the new leader of the Exorcists. While she was significantly harmed in her last fight with Vaggie, Lute is intelligent and resourceful and may become a fantastic general now that she doesn't need to follow Adam's lead. The potential of war is something the overlords genuinely fear. Most of them are sinners, meaning they are victims of extermination like everyone else. They have defended themselves from death for years, but that doesn't mean they don't know when they'll meet their match. During Scrambled Eggs, the overlords meet about the decline in souls after the extermination. When Velvet arrives, no one agrees with her idea of bringing the war to them. Carmilla also refuses to tell anyone that she killed the first exorcist or how she did it, believing that doing so really would create an uprising and full-scale war. However, now that Vaggie convinced her to help in Hello Rosie, it is only a matter of time before random sinners begin searching for angelic weapons, with taking arms being the sign Sera is waiting for to take matters into her own hands and finish what Adam started.
Can take the fight to them. The boys and I have come up with a full plan.
Number 4. To appease Emily. When Emily and Charlie meet and welcome to heaven, the pair seem like kindred spirits. They share the same bubbly personality, compassion, and excitement to help sinners. Emily is enthusiastic about having the Princess of Hell visit her home, and she's one of the few angels who see the merit in the Hazbin Hotel. When the Council of Angels can't decide to endorse the hotel, Emily confronts them all, reminding them that angel dust has proved to them that sinners can improve and try to save themselves. She also becomes enraged after hearing about the exterminations, having no idea that Adam was leading an army to exterminate human souls. Naturally, she defends Charlie and everyone in hell, claiming that heaven must be a lie if they're willing to abandon their morals completely to harm others. Emily is the only angel to speak out against Sera's actions and vows to help Charlie before their meeting ends. Now that Serpentius has entered heaven, Emily has no reason not to support the Hazbin Hotel. He's proof that sinners can change their behavior and what's in their hearts, allowing some of them to redeem themselves from their actions on Earth. Emily may leave Sera no choice but to visit the Hazbin Hotel to form a shaky alliance. Since Emily and Charlie are like-minded, both would willingly do anything, including putting bad blood behind them, to benefit everyone and prevent future bloodshed.
Don't give up on this! I'll figure something out, I promise!
That wasn't called for, Adam.
Number 5. To fall. Although heaven is supposed to be the perfect afterlife, how their society is run appears very fickle. When Charlie describes her parents in the opening narration of Overture, she describes Lucifer as an idealistic angel who only wishes to help. However, the elders of heaven are particular about how they want heaven to turn out. When Lucifer later teams up with Lilith and they unleash evil onto the world by introducing free will, Lucifer is first to fall from heaven and live an eternity in hell. However, nothing about Lucifer's actions is noted as malicious, as he seemed genuinely interested in helping the humans. Later, when Emily begins asking questions about the exterminations and heaven's role in them, Sera immediately warns her away from doing so with thinly disguised threats. She claims that if Emily keeps asking questions, she may become a fallen angel like Lucifer. If angels including Seraphim can't question the structure of heaven and their treatment of human souls, then it seems like anyone who doesn't buy into the perfect afterlife narrative will be at risk. However, since Serpentius received access to heaven, a power higher than Sera or the elder angels may be at play. While the series hasn't discussed or mentioned a godly character pulling the strings, one may return to heaven soon, potentially making Sera pay for her actions, including forcing her to live among the sinners she continuously threatened.
How can I bring joy when I now know we are bringing misery to thousands of innocent people?
Well, it's not uncommon for angels to enter hell, especially the exorcists who descend upon the Pride Ring at an annual rate. A visit to the underworld may be eye-opening for Sera, mainly if she's never visited hell before. Making rules and regulations is easy when you can't see how they're directly influencing others. If Sera does decide to visit, her trip to hell could be an eye-opening event that impacts her decision-making for better or worse.
Yeah, sure got me here, didn't it? Right, Sera?
He was the first human soul in heaven.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
I'm sorry, but this court finds that there is no evidence souls in hell can be redeemed.